Yo YouTube, how you guys doing? Welcome back to another Shrine Showcase video. I realize that this one's going to be coming out a little bit later in the week, and I apologize for that. But if you guys are new to this is a series where every week I put out a video that showcases the 2 killer perks in the Shrine, and I kind of go over them, I talk about them, we put them together into a build, we play with them, and at the end, I kind of give my final thoughts on whether or not they are worth picking up with your hard-earned shards. This week's Shrine is not anything to get too excited about, is what I'll say. Zanshin Tactics and Hex Retribution are pretty interesting builds. We'll go through, pretty interesting perks. We'll go through this together into a build, and then we'll talk a little bit more about it. So let's go do that real quick. Okay, so we're doing the build on Wraith, and I feel like we always end up on Wraith, so like I'm sorry. I know we always end up with like the same 5 killers when it comes to these builds for the Shrine Showcase, but Wraith is just he's like such a simplistic good killer to showcase some of these perks, you know what I mean? So let's talk about what they do. Zanshin is the first one. And this perk literally just makes it so that you can see the auras of pallets, breakable walls, and vault locations within 24 meters. That's it. You can just see their auras, you see where they are, that's it. And also, if a survivor gets damaged, it goes on cooldown for 30 seconds, which I don't really even know why that's a part of the perk. I feel like if they got rid of that, this perk wouldn't be like OP. It just feels unnecessary to me, but either way, it's a part of it. So if you hit a survivor or they become damaged in any way, this perk goes on cooldown. So that's what this one does. As far as like my thoughts on this perk, I can't really give it an opinion, which I'll talk more about it in game, so I'll just wait for that one. But that's essentially what it does. Retribution is a hex perk that is basically when a survivor cleanses a doll totem, they get oblivious for 45 seconds, and if they cleanse a hex totem, then you see the auras of all survivors for 10 seconds. Now this perk is literally like, I feel like it's literally designed to go along with Haunted Ground. Which, if you guys don't know, Haunted Ground is a spirit teachable that makes it so when you break one, it basically makes 2 hex totems that are trapped, and if they break one of those totems, they get exposed for a minute. Everybody gets exposed for a minute. So if you're running these 2 together and they break Haunted Ground, then they get exposed for a minute, and for the first 10 seconds of the minute, you can see everyone's aura, which is pretty good. Pretty good. I don't think I really need to say how good that is. That is pretty solid, especially when you're playing a stealth killer who also is very mobile. You see where I'm getting here? You see where I'm getting at with this? And we also have barbecue, just because why the fuck not? Barbecue's a good perk, and we might as well run it. So that's essentially the build. We're just gonna run this, and we're gonna go play games, and we're gonna hope that we get some bone touchers. You know, hopefully they touch some bones. Let's go play games. Let's do it. Okay, we got Blood Lodge. Okay, so this is Zanshin, as you can see. As you can see, this is Zanshin. It just kind of tells you where shit is, right? It kind of tells you where stuff is. Here's my main issue with this perk, though. It doesn't feel like it's like the range is not that big. Like 24 meters is okay, you know? It's okay. But I feel like usually things that are within 24 meters, you can already kind of just see with your eyes, you know? To like some extent. And also the fact that when you hit someone, it goes on cooldown, right? Like now it's on cooldown for 30 seconds. Like I don't have this perk active now for 30 seconds, which is a decently long amount of time. I'm assuming she has balance, right? Otherwise, why would she go up here? Also, she's a Nia, so yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. I was gonna say, it was kind of weird for her to go up there, but you know what? I guess it kind of makes sense. She's gonna make that. I can't even swing at it. We'll go ahead and kick it. And it should be coming back on cooldown now, which is nice. Where you going, buddy? Actually, where are you going, buddy? I'm gonna go ahead and get in front of you there. Hope you don't mind. Oh, sweet auto aim. Thank you for that. I love that part where I tried to lunge and then you made me not lunge. That was really cool. Thanks for that auto aim. Sweet. All right, let's down here. We really like, here's the thing about Retribution as well, though. Like Retribution combos really well with Haunted Ground. And for this first game, I didn't run like Ruin or anything, but I feel like I should, you know? Because like right now, they don't really have any reason to break totems, you know? Like they're not affected by Ruin. There's really nothing that's like making them want to break totems, you know? Where like, yeah, I wasn't even there anymore, dude. Where like at least if Ruin existed, they would be like, oh, Ruin is regressing our gens. We should probably break Ruin to, you know, stop the regression. But it's not really happening right now. Like they don't really have any reason to break gens. I kind of just have to hope that they're the type that sees a glowing totem and just goes, dude, I gotta get rid of this shit, you know? So we'll see. But if they don't end up breaking any totems this game, the next game we'll replace barbecue with Ruin to see how it goes. I thought I could have got that, but I guess I was nowhere close. Unlucky. Unlucky. Does this guy also have balanced, or is he just a dumbass? These guys are all balance landing gamers. Interesting. Also, these guys are getting gens done pretty quick. These guys are a pretty efficient group of gamers. You'll love to see it. But they're not breaking any goddamn totems, man. Thanks, Zanshin. Letting me know exactly where I'm gonna get stunned. Thank you, Zanshin Tactics. Hello. Pull down him real quick. Okay, so as far as Zanshin goes, as far as my thoughts on Zanshin, I feel like it might be good if you're like a new player and you're trying to learn generally where things spawn, right? Like if you want to look at this structure and be like, okay, where does the totem spawn in this structure? You know, like it might be good for that. Also, here's the value of this. We know where both the full health people are right now, which is really good. She's gonna try to get up there and get balanced landing, but we might be able to hit her before she does. Right? I think we hit her here. Yeah, she goes down. That was really stupid of her. She tried to get mega greedy there. And we also know the other guy was like walking right back here. So we know he's like, well, he's right here. Yeah, there we go. He's right here. So this is kind of the whole Retribution plus, you know, the whole Retribution Honda ground combo right there. Pretty good value, I'd say. I'd say that's pretty good value. Considering we were kind of getting slapped this game, we ended up getting 2 free one-shot downs. Not too bad. Not too bad at all, I'd say. I was hoping that was going to happen because it was kind of looking like we weren't going to get any value at all. Now we can maybe snowball this into a win. Maybe. Those guys both healed, so they're not anywhere near this guy. They're like across the map. There we see them. We at least see, okay, we see both of them, which is really good. As long as that Nia, or not the Nia, whoever the guy is off to the side, I think it was a Quentin. As long as he doesn't have Unbreakable, we should be good here. We should be good as far as having a lot of pressure, and it doesn't seem like he does. I think we're okay here. I think we're good. That actually hit him. I just kind of thought I could maybe reach it around. I didn't think it actually would. That was impressive. God damn. All right, they're all off gens for the moment, which is pretty good. Let me chuck him up on the hook. Good, good, good. These guys are over here healing. Let me come interrupt. Hello, friends. I'll get the bill. The other two are injured, so it's not really that big of a deal. But anyway, I feel like other people might have to give me their input on Zanshin. Like, I'm not really sure how good or bad it is as far as teaching people, right? Like, I feel like the perk has potential to be really good as far as, like, helping you learn where things spawn and where they don't spawn or whatever, right? Like, that, it might be good for that. Might be. But I can't really, like, say for sure. Like, I kind of already know the maps and I know where things spawn and don't spawn. So for me, it doesn't really do anything, right? Like I can look at a tile and I can know where a pallet will be in that tile. Like I don't really need Zanshin to be like, oh, right there is where the pallet is, or right there is where the window is. Like I've played enough and I have enough experience that I kind of just know, you know? And if you want to make an argument of like, oh, well, it kind of lets you know where the dead zones are. The 24-meter range is not really big enough to really tell you enough, you know? Like I feel like it's really not that useful as far as like letting you know about dead zones, just because the range is so fucking tiny. I'm gonna go push her off this gen because I know she's on it. So yeah, I just like, I don't know, man. I just don't really feel like it does much. And it's kind of depressing because like I wish it would do more, but it just doesn't. Hello, Nia. How are you? Hello, hello. How are you? So, I don't know. To me, the perk feels kind of bad. Like, I feel like you can learn where pallets spawn without this perk, you know? Like, you can just use your eyes and kind of, like, recognize tiles, you know? You're like, oh, this rock tile, it always spawns in between the two rocks. Like, these pallet loops, it always spawns in the same places, you know? Like, I feel like you can kind of just use your brain, you know? And just pay attention. And it'll usually do basically the same thing, you know? It'll generally get the same job done most of the time. Hi, Bill. How you doing, man? Everyone else is injured, so I think it's okay to chase this Bill. We can catch up with them later and possibly one-shot him. I was trying to swing there, and it, like, literally wouldn't let me. I think I could have hit him. He took forever to drop that. I guess it's because I was dinging my bell. Wow, yeah, you actually can't swing for a long time after that. Why? How did I never know that? It was, like, keeping me from swinging for a very, very long time. Well, he's just going to throw God Pallet. This guy is just, like, a throw-every-pallet gamer, dude. I probably shouldn't chase him for that reason. Chasing people like this is a bad idea. Like, you end up just getting in a cycle where you're just kicking every pallet and you're not actually, like, getting any map pressure because you're just eliminating every pallet on the map. which could be okay in certain instances, but right now is not one of those instances. We need to get a kill or like a down or something. Hi, friends. Yeah, you done got yourself stuck a little. Yeah, you got yourself a little bit stuck. Just a little bit. Let me just check and see if this dude's on this gen real quick. He is. Hello, hello. Cool. Sounds good to me. And we know where the last guy is too. Sweet. We're gonna go after him now. Actually, he's so far away that I can literally hook this guy and still go after him. Just to possibly avoid the DS, or the unbreakable that might be a thing. I don't think it will be, but just in case he has unbreakable. This will just basically ensure that he won't unbreakable, and also he'll die a little bit faster than he will on the ground. Now we can go after the Bill, who should be probably close by. Either close by or in a locker. Interesting. He might have ran close. I actually don't know where the hell this Bill went. He might have been in a locker over there. I mean, either way, he has to come down here. So, like, it's kind of okay. There he is. There he is. There he is, my man. My man, Billiam. What's up, duder? Okay. But as you can see, like, honestly, Zanshin does nothing for me. Like, I actually got some value out of Retribution and Haunted Ground this game, whereas Zanshin has done literally nothing for me. Like, literally nothing. I gotta worry about these guys jumping on this gen and finishing it as a duo, so I'm gonna slug him and come back over and fuck with these guys a little bit. Hey, dude. You're too slow. You're too slow. Your aim's bad, kid. Your aim is bad. Your aim is bad and you should feel bad. All right, that guy can't solo do a gen fast enough, so I should be okay. Well, there's the unbreakable, which is kind of expected from the build, but you know. We'll hook this guy real quick. And I think then we should be in a pretty good spot to win, right? We should be in a pretty good spot. I don't think these guys will be able to get a gen done. I don't think. Is that an aura on that? I can't really tell. I know there's an aura over here. I couldn't tell if there's an aura down there or not. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Duder, hey, what's up, dude? Hello, hello, hello. How are you? How are you doing on this fine evening? I don't think this guy might be able to DS me, right? Maybe? Hey, no DS here. Let's go. All right, hatch was it over there or was it over here? I think it was over there. Yeah, it was over there. It was over by the crane. So if he lets him die, I know where hatch is. We should have this in the bag. Hey, there he is. Hey, dude. Which is good, because this was a really rough start. With the way the start of this match was going, I thought we were fucked. I thought we were fucked for sure, dude. Let me just go kick hatch real quick. And then we'll go find him. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And the doors are on the same wall. You'll love to see it. So even if we did somehow lose track of him, we'd still win anyway. Hi, Bill. How are you, man? So yeah, again, I'll go ahead and just state it again. Like, I feel like Zanshin did literally nothing for me here. And I feel like the other perk, Retribution, at least did something. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't think Retribution's like a hard carry perk or anything. Like, we actually got good value out of it this game, but that's like kind of rare. Like, if I ran this exact build 10 times, I don't think I would get that good of value out of Retribution 10 times out of 10, you know? Where in Zanshin, I feel like I would get value maybe like 0 out of 10. But that's just me personally. Again, that's like a personal thing, and it might come from my own experience. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe this actually would be good if I was still learning. And again, you guys are gonna have to like bounce. You guys are gonna have to bounce that off of me. Like in the comments, you guys are gonna have to let me know. Like if you're new to the game, does Zanshin help you? Is it worth a perk slot? You know, like. I feel like it's an okay perk. I just feel like you can do it. Like you can do the same thing without it. You know. Like you can do the same thing and you can learn the maps without this perk. It's just like, I don't know, it feels like wasting a perk slot just to try to help with learning when you can just learn on your own. But anyway, regardless, GG's to these guys. These guys played really well. This was a hard game. I kind of had to sweat a bit to win this game, so these guys were pretty good. And GG's. GG's. Ooh, you know what was funny? I was actually thinking about burning an offering for a map like this, because I think this is going to be a better showcase. I'm actually really glad I got it. I was kind of kicking myself for not burning an offering like this, but I feel like this is better, right? This is better for Zanshin. First off, this map has a fucking million pallets. Like, the amount of pallets on this map is goddamn bonkers. But also, I feel like because it's indoor and you don't really get to see everything all the time, I feel like it actually does help a bit on this map, right? Like, you can't really see into a room on your way into it, you know what I mean? Or on your way up to it. Like, you kind of just know that you're going towards a room. So being able to see exactly what's in the room before you get there, oh shit, that was haunted ground. Gotta go, dude, sorry, gotta go. Sorry, man, gotta go. Gotta go get some one-shot downs, man, sorry, gotta go. Gotta go, man, gotta go. What is happening? I'm like all laggy. Gotta go get some one-shot downs. Hold on a second, BRB, gotta go get that value. Hold on a second. Gotta go get that sweet perk value, BRB. Hold on a second. Hi, Fang. How are you? You have anything over here, Fang, or are you dead too? Oh my god, look at all the value! Holy shit, look at all the fucking value we're getting! This is amazing! This is another full health guy. We found all 3 people that were full health. Retribution and fucking haunted ground is nuts! Hey, we're gonna see the aura that tells us that they're healing as well. I'm just gonna hook this dude. I'm just gonna hook this dude instead of being too greedy. If I get too greedy, I'm gonna throw this all away. I don't want to throw it all away. Like, this is 2 free hooks I can get and a bunch of pressure. Okay, where the fuck are the hooks? Is there one above me? I'm just gonna carry her over here. The hook distribution is really weird. I can maybe hook this guy and then get upstairs. They might be healing that guy. I was really banking on hooking this guy much faster so I can get back up and get this guy before he gets healed, but good enough. Same shit. Same job got done. I'll take it. Also, is she gonna rush the unhook? Sick, dude. Yeah. That's awesome. So much value. Literally so much value right there. That was insane. That is such a good way to start a map. Holy fuck. All right, full health guy's running away. This dude's also running away. I'll just get the hook on this guy, and then that's like so much pressure already. Like, we're doing really well, I gotta say. This is a fantastic start. We'll hook her over here. We'll let her get the unhook, and then we can follow up with those guys that are both injured. Or we can even try to find the other guy. I don't know. But goddamn, okay. I'm actually really happy that both the games went this way. I feel like with perks like Retribution, sometimes I try to show them off, and sometimes they do like nothing at all. Vault into me. Damn, I was hoping she would vault into me. Sometimes they end up doing nothing at all, you know? And I'm like, fuck, I'm trying to show this perk, and like nothing happened, and you know, blah, 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 and it feels really bad. But not this time, dude. Both games, Retribution Haunted Ground was like, yeah, let me go ahead and show you what it's all about. And then they hooked. Did she just dead hard? She looked a little bit teleporty. I don't know if she dead hearted right there or not. Get rid of this pallet. All these pallets are so strong. This map is fucking bonkers, dude. It is a bonkers map. Hey man, how you doing? Please don't DS me. That would be really annoying if you DS'd me. Thank you for not DSing me. That was not annoying at all. Thank you for that. Okay, they're over there on that gen. Let's go harass them. Okay, or maybe we'll back up and get this guy who just squeaked right in front of me. Well, only one of them can get the window. I want the Nancy. Yes, perfect. This guy might also be able to DS me. Has it been a minute? I'm not sure. Has it been a minute? Are you gonna stab me? Sick. It hasn't been a minute. Sick. Now I can go harass those guys on that gen. Maybe. Or maybe not. Never mind. Fuck it. I'll just let him get the gen. There's too much other stuff to do, man. I'm busy. I got other things going on. But again, I want to go ahead and say I don't think Haunted Ground helped me, or not Haunted Ground. I don't think Zanshin's helped me at all this game either, you know? Like, again, I feel like I got pretty good value. Dead hard? I feel like I got pretty good value out of Retribution, obviously. I got really good value out of Retribution. But again, like, the value of Zanshin is just not really there for me. Like, I just don't, like... I don't feel like it's doing anything, you know? Like, Retribution, I get to see direct results from. I'm like, bam, I see auras, motherfuckers are exposed. I get to kill the motherfuckers that are exposed. Like, feels good, you know? It all feels really good. Whereas with this, it's like, I'm seeing auras, but like, whatever, you know? That's rude. She got stuck on a wall. She burned me, then just got stuck on a wall and got no distance out of it anyway. And she got stuck on a wall again. Dude, you can't go through walls, Nia. You're not a ghost. You're not a spooky ghost, man. It doesn't work that way. I almost fucked myself over by hitting the bell again. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop hitting the bell on the way up to the pallets, man. I keep almost cucking myself out of hits. That was like really close to not letting me swing. All right, let's go. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, is that all three of them? I think they're all three healing over there. We gotta go, man. Move your invisible legs. Maybe it was only two. They're healing kind of slow. Yeah, it's only two. I'm gonna say, if it was all three, I think they would have been healing much, much faster. So the other guy is just out wandering somewhere. Who do I even go after here? I think the Nancy was unhooked first, right? Like, I think Nancy is the least chance of me getting DS'd here, I believe. Oh my god, I almost fell down because I thought she did. That was close. There's no pallet here, so like, I'm not sure what you're doing. Are you just trying? Is she trying to get me to fall down the hole? Is that what she's doing? Where did she go? What the fuck? She went down the hole. I didn't even hear her. Oh my god, she did go down the hole this time. I literally didn't even hear her. I thought I would hear like yelp or whatever, but nothing. She didn't even throw the pallet, dude. Are you not gonna? She didn't even try to help her teammates. She could have thrown that pallet and bought them time to get out, and she was like, nah, later. Nah, we'll see you later. Oh man, Nancy, you fucked them so hard, dude. Nancy, my man, best player on my team. Thank you, Nancy. Best player on the killer side, Nancy Wheeler. Let's go, baby. Oh, that sucks for these guys. This dude definitely might DS me. It's definitely possible. And I would definitely deserve it as well. Yep, that's A-okay with me. He'll probably 1-for-1 and then die, which is also A-okay with me. You can go. I don't really care to try to follow that up. I'm just gonna kill this guy and then we'll continue on from there. Dude, that fucking Nancy though. They're all on death hook now. Every single person's on death hook, so. At this point, it's just picking them off one by one, you know? We'll let that Nia go. Maybe? Or is this her trail? Man, I wanted to let you go. I'm gonna let her go. I'm gonna let her go and I'm gonna try to find somebody else. You can hear this gen. Nothing on that gen. Maybe we should have just chased her. Okay, somebody apparently wants to die. Interesting. I'm coming. Oh, it's the Nia. Or maybe she has DS. She either wants to die or she has DS. I'm not sure. There's no way I'm blocking this, right? All right, let me kick this first. Just in case I get DS, because I feel like there's a pretty decent chance that this is her just being like, come here and let me stab you. Never mind. I guess she just wants to die. I guess she just wants out of the match. All right, never mind. There you go, buddy. Have it your way. Hey, was that a Fang? Hey, dude. What up, buddy? I thought that was a dead end. I'm gonna be real. I thought that was a dead end, but I guess it wasn't. All right, sounds good. We'll kill her, and then we'll have a hatch race with the Nancy. Sweet. I also feel like just to continue on the rant with Zanshin, because I feel like I already did a good job of showing off Retribution, right? But just to continue the rant with Zanshin, I feel like the fact that it goes on cooldown. Well, that was pretty lucky. That was pretty fucking lucky. Anyway, I feel like the fact that it goes on cooldown also makes me hate it, right? Like, I feel like if it was always active, I would maybe be like, all right, I can kind of see the point of it. You know what I mean? Like, you always know where pallets are and where they aren't, you know? I guess I can kind of see it. Even then, I probably wouldn't run it, but I could at least see the value of it. You know what I mean? But with it going on cooldown every single time you even injure a survivor ever, it's like, you know, like, I don't know. It feels like it's only active. Like, dude, that fucking van is in such an obnoxious place for that. I guess that's probably on purpose, but god damn, it's in an obnoxious spot. Because it's only active like half the time, it feels like why? Like, why even bother? I thought I saw the red light on there. I'm dumb. Because it feels like you get value sometimes, and then sometimes you're just wanting to get value, but you're not getting it, you know? And I don't know. Hey, we found a trail. Hey, it's Nancy. Check it out. It's motherfucking Nancy. Hi. Hello. Okay. All right. You better hurry, dude. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. You better hurry. You better hurry, dude. Clock's a ticking, dude. I'll accept the offering. That's probably like a fucking gray toolbox, but you know, let's not talk about it. It's okay. She's still willing to give it up. Regardless of what level of toolbox it is, she's still willing to give it up for her life, so I'll accept. If she makes it. Well, yeah, she'll make it. She'll make it. She still has plenty of time. She has like 30 seconds as of that timer, I think, so. Run, my friend. Run free. Run free, my child. All right, GG's. GG's. All right, boys. All right, GG's. I mean, again, this one went pretty good, just like the last one. It went a little bit better than the last one, but it still went pretty well. No problem. Thank you for gift. I'm just gonna say thank you for gift. Wait, did they have a tool? Oh, it was a purple toolbox. Check it out. It wasn't even a brown like we said. It was purple. See, hell yeah, hell yeah. I'll say good luck next. All right, well, GG's, boys. That was probably the best showcase I can probably provide. So GG's. All right, guys. So just for my final thoughts here, I feel like you probably already know what I'm gonna say about Zanshin. This perk is fucking trash, dude. I don't know. Again, maybe you should check the comments on this video, because again, I think if you're like a newer player who has used this perk to try to help you learn, you can maybe give your own insight. I feel like if I was new to this game again, I feel like it wouldn't really make that much of a difference. It might help me like a little bit, but I also feel like I would rather just run a more effective perk that helps me win games while I learn. You know what I mean? Because you're basically giving up an actual useful perk that'll help you like do better in your games, or a perk that'll just help you learn like maybe a pinch better, where I feel like you can still learn just the same without it, you know? But maybe someone can correct me and tell me that I'm wrong, and maybe they can tell me that it's worth it. But to me, it does not feel worth it at all. I would not spend my shards on this, just straight up. Never. I wouldn't do it. So that's my recommendation for that. For Retribution, like, I think this is probably the best perk that Deathslinger has. This is one of Slinger's perks, and his other perks are trash. His other ones are Gearhead and Deadman Switch, which are both fucking awful. So this is probably the best one he has. So I guess if you liked that combination that I just did of this plus Haunted Ground, like if you like that and you think it looks interesting and you want to try it, then sure, pick this up. You can basically pick this up and then ignore the entire Deathslinger DLC if you're not interested in playing the killer himself, right? Like if you're not interested in the actual killer himself, you can pick up this perk and then the rest of his perks don't matter. And if you're not interested in playing him, then you don't even have to buy him as a character. You know, you can just leave him alone. So I would kind of recommend Retribution. I don't think it's like super high, right? If you're like a brand new player and you're just trying to get like the most meta of meta perks, right? This is definitely not a super meta perk. It's not like Hex Ruin, Pop Goes the Weasel, Corrupt Intervention. It's not like those level of meta, but it's decent. It's decent, and if you're like in the mid game where you have like a decent bit of shit unlocked, but you're just looking to like fill some niche slots, I would definitely pick this up. But not Zanshin, ever. I would never buy Zanshin, no matter what. Never. Ever, 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 never. And that's my recommendation. So there you go. Take that how you will. Feel free to completely ignore my recommendation and make your own choice if you'd like. If either of them looked good to you and you guys want to run them, feel free. Feel free. Go nuts. It's your shards, not mine. You can spend them however you want. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you guys like this, feel free to leave the video a like. It helps me a lot with the algorithm and all that. Subscribe to the channel as well, because I'm uploading almost daily. And also stop by my live stream. I'm live 6 nights a week over at twitch.tv/OhTofu. So feel free to stop by and say hello. And thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your night. I'm out of here. So yeah, take care. So yeah, see you later. See ya.